start an architecture school from scratch?
Well, it was an exciting challenge, and I did not know much about Sweden. So I went there with a very naive approach from my Austrian experience. Still, it's an interesting job to do because the master program is extremely international, but it's difficult to teach architecture in a country where a high proportion of the architectural offices have actually given themselves up as independent profession. That's a hard word to say, but it's a fact.
Or maybe you will be able
It's
to
a
do
bit,
something
it's a bit
about it,
different.
yeah.
It's a bit different in Finland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But welcome, and yeah, go on.
Yeah, I talk about not about any buildings. I talk about something quite serious. Which button do I have to press?
Space bar.
Yes. I talk about sanitations as an aspect of social responsive architecture to improve people's life and protect the environment. So I talk about hygiene, health, and last not least, of human dignity. I just came back from India with my students. In the world, up to 3 billion people live without proper sanitation. That's about 40%. While this picture is shown, one child dies on diarrhea due to miss of basic hygiene. That's the toilets in Mumbai. 1 million people on 2.5 square kilometer, one toilet for 1,200 people. Dark, not ventilated, small water tank, not enough for cleaning, no electricity, a dangerous place in the night where is there rather straw dogs than people going to the toilet. And this is the water pipes in Dharavi in this huge 1.2 million area. You see the closeness to sewage system, and as they are not done very professional, some of them are also done informal, there is a high risk of contamination. 10 square meter is the average house size for 5 people. And these people said to us, we would like to have a toilet in our house, but where should we do it? In 10 square meter. So a self-organized and hygienic communal toilet is the only answer. Now, we talked to a lot of people like this Dr. Joachim Aputam. He's a leading figure for the United Nations worldwide for sanitation. And he simply said to my students, architects know to design a lot of great things, but you are not able to design a toilet. And it was true. So there was some NGOs who decided to do it, and they integrated the dwellers together with the architects, because the dwellers knew where they want to have the toilets, how long they want to go there, the smells, etc. And the architects needed to listen. The most genius idea was that the caretaker, the one who is responsible for the cleanliness, has a penthouse on top of the toilets. That's his terrace with nice details. If you live on top of a toilet, you want to keep it clean. Otherwise, you would have a lot of smells, and he is cleaning constantly. And that is actually the access to a courtyard, and also geniusly to his flat. He never would get a visitor if that would smelly and not clean. So in Indian culture, it's important to get visitors, so that these people go up to his flat, they have to cross the clean area. This courtyard provides fresh air, a lot of daylight to this newly built toilet. Well, it's not so new, as an example, 7 years old. And this is a huge water tank. So there is no excuse outside the monsoon region time that there is not enough water for cleaning. Toilet and sanitation is valuable. The families have to pay up to 20 rupees a month. They earn 150 rupees a day. So that's quite a lot, but they want to do that to be sure that this toilet is an inviting space. It has a reception here, and these little coins have to be paid by the daily users. That's 2 rupees for 1 visit. So they have only 20 rupees a month and 2 rupees for 1 visit. And this money pays the salary of the caretaker. In our society, it's normal that there is a gender separation in toilet. In a place where women normally only can go to the toilet after sunset in open defecation, because otherwise it's not possible for them, it is a big advantage that it is separate. Here they transform an old toilet, this is the part of the old, into something new. The old toilet has been designed by architects and engineers, and it didn't work for several reasons. The new one has a lot of water tanks. The new one has a lot of daylight. They use a little of the existing structures. The materials are better than in most of these informal settlements to show hygiene is important. Hygiene is an issue. And we want to express that through a quality which they don't have. And that's the reason why the toilet didn't work. It was designed like that. That works in maybe 90% of the Indian toilets. In this toilet, they had to turn it 90 degrees. That's the door. For a reason you simply might probably not guess. A Muslim never goes to the toilet looking to Mecca. And by coincidence, the seats were looking to Mecca, so it didn't work. We see here, in relation to this what's called slum or informal settlement, a good quality, also aesthetic quality of materials. This door is definitely not a Finnish quality toilet door, but it's much higher and much more robust standard than in India in general. It should be a long-lasting, durable solution. It should express it's a good place to use. And also the environment of the toilet, that's the street outside, is constantly clean. If you are going through a quite filthy place and then you suddenly come to an area where you feel there is some cleaning process going on, it makes you, of course, more inviting, and it's a more dignity place. This is a toilet in a spaceship. It's very difficult to go on a toilet on a spaceship. You have to fix yourself, and you have to use a lot of technology that your feces are not going into an internal orbit. But when we are able to design that, we should also be able to solve this basic problem for 40% of the mankind. Thank you very much.